Please be advised that Little Miss Recap contains adult language. Hi everyone, welcome to Little Miss Recap, the podcast where I'm going to sound like a total frog the entire episode, and I apologize in advance.
You're not as bad as you think you are.
I'm a frog.
I thought you were going to say the podcast where we dress in plastic greenery.
Oh my God, you mean the Garden of Eden ceremony, Amanda? How dare you?
I'm sorry, it's sacred. I can't believe I besmirched it by just calling it, plastic ivy. Oh, shit,
Guys,
Amy.
this show,
What the fuck's wrong with these people? I mean, I can tell you what's wrong with them.
did you watch Love is Blind? Yeah.
Not yet. That's
Okay.
happening tonight and this weekend. We are way behind. We only got one episode of Couple Throuple done. So we have two more of those. We have MAFs.
Right.
We went out to dinner last night for Valentine's Day.
Oh, where'd you go? Tell me all about it.
We went to this place called the Temperance House, which is like 20 minutes from us.
Are you just hiding the fact that you went to Lakai?
I wish I went to Lakai. That might have been a better meal than what we had. So it's like they have like a nice restaurant and they have like a tavern. We went to the tavern.
Yeah.
I'd heard great things about it. I think Todd had been there before and liked it. Well, the service was terrible. And I don't know if it was just an off night. It seemed like there was only one waiter or waitress,
Yeah.
wait
Poor
person
thing.
running around. And so it just, and they had music, which is lovely, but it was loud. But I will tell you, there was one great part, not the meal or anything. There was this couple that was this old lady.
Did they get into a fight?
No, they danced, Amy.
Oh.
To the band. You're like getting all negative and like, no, he's just like guiding her around the bar. I'm guessing they were like in their late 80s.
Oh.
It was a delight. That was the best part. And there was two cute little kids who kept trying to dance, but it seemed more like stomping.
Okay.
It was that version of little kid dancing where you're like,
You really had some lady of a certain age energy there where you were saying the music was too loud. Because
it was too loud.
I'm like, why am I at this concert? This music is way too loud.
Oh, I know. See, I have this rule that I don't cook on Friday nights. That's my rule.
You don't what?
Cook on Friday nights.
Oh, yeah, no.
No, I don't cook on Friday nights. Todd's welcome to cook, or we can get takeout, or we can go out.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Those are your
options.
options.
I think we decided to go out last night, but I still might get something tonight.
Yeah, you got to get pizza or something, girl. You can't be cooking on a Friday night.
I can't be cooking on a Friday
Although
night.
now
Life
that
is
I'm
too short for
unemployed,
that.
Timmy's like, we need to save money. We need to save money. So it's going to be like me going, if I want pizza, I'm going to have to like go to the local grocery store and get the pre-made shell.
Oh, well, I make good pizza. I make
to
pizza
save
dough from
$5.
scratch.
Timmy makes the best pizza in the world, Amanda.
Oh,
you know
okay.
this. You know what he does? He makes the pizza.
Okay.
Puts it in the cast iron pan for me. So it's really nice and thick, but has like a little greasy crust to it too. And then just puts my favorite toppings on it, which are as follows.
Yeah, let's talk about this. This is important.
Okay. We sell here, a local pizza shop sells it. It's like a herb infused olive oil. So that goes on the bottom.
I'm down for that.
Then various types of cheese.
Okay. For me, it's only one cheese, but that's okay.
Yeah, I know. You eat cheese
rolls.
rolls. Yeah. Various types of cheese, as much as we can get on there. Then Kalamata olives.
Good choice.
Either spinach or fresh basil, some kind of greenery.
Okay.
And then feta cheese.
Okay.
And then sometimes if I want, I'll put like some garlic on it or a mushroom. That's it.
Okay.
The saltier the pizza, the better.
I do enjoy that. So for me, when I make a pizza, I usually make stromboli more often than make pizza. But in the stromboli, also I say that it is Genoa salami.
Oh,
it's Genoa salami, and then it is either onions or mushrooms.
Okay.
Either, it doesn't matter which order it goes in, but it's a salami of some sort, so Genoa or pepperoni, and then a vegetable, onion or mushrooms. And for me, on pizza, mushrooms have to be canned mushrooms.
Same. Yeah. Same.
Yep. Have to be canned. I do not enjoy a fresh mushroom.
I wonder if that's a Pennsylvania thing, because
it might be.
Our pizza here comes with canned mushrooms.
Most does.
Most pizza.
It's hit or miss here. Some places do, some places don't. So I tend to prefer the ones that do. And then cheese, and usually some if I have basil, I'll do, like, some basil in there, always,
Yeah,
like, a lot of garlic, and then a lot of seasoning.
that sounds delicious.
Wrap that mother, cook it, it's great.
You know what it is? I'm right by Old Forge. As everyone knows, Old Forge is the pizza capital of the world.
What?
Oh, yes. Look it up. Yes.
Okay, I'll look that up, I've never heard of this, but go on.
They called themselves that, Amanda.
Oh, it's not
Um,
an official title? We
Old
haven't had the
Forge
Pizza Alliance vote on
Old
this?
Forge pizza is like a thing,
Okay,
right?
okay.
And they have canned mushrooms. That's the thing.
As well they should.
I'll never forget when I was a kid and I got Domino's and they had fresh mushrooms. I was like, "What is this?
What is this? This is
What is
gross.
this?" Yeah.
Yeah, my go-to pizza is pepperoni, sausage, mushrooms, and onions, and olives.
Black olives?
Black or Kalamata, it's fine. It
Can't do black. Can't do
oh,
black.
I can do either. I don't like peppers on pizza. I don't like green peppers on pizza.
Mm,
So
okay.
Todd gets confused because then he thinks I don't like green peppers at all. I'm like, no, it's just on pizza.
Okay.
Where do you fall in Hawaiian pizza?
I love it. Timmy makes a really good one.
Nope. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
He
Nope.
makes a really, really good one.
Pineapple does not belong on
Yeah.
pizza.
It's good. It's good.
Okay.
Amanda, to be fair, I'll put anything on a fucking pizza.
You and Todd. You and
You
Todd.
sprinkle some
He's a
Drano on that pizza, I'm eating it. If
you,
there's enough cheese on it, it's going down my gullet.
I won't let you do that because I don't want you to die. But see, this is why you and Todd need to hang out in your unemployment. You guys
Yes,
can go out for
yes.
Hawaiian pizza
And dessert.
and dessert. It'll be great. Okay.
Okay, guys,
Let's talk about these
I'm
motherfuckers.
gonna do my best to get through this.
You'll be great.
I am going to drop this Sunday.
Okay.
So here's how the drops for couple to thruple are gonna go. Because next week we're gonna have 3 as well.
Right.
Okay. So 2 will
Or
drop
4
on
maybe.
yes. No, the
Oh, we get
last
the
one's by
finale.
itself.
Okay. Cool.
So this is episode 4. So 4 and 5 will drop together on Sunday,
Mhm.
hopefully, if all goes
Yes.
according to plan.
Yep.
And then 1 will drop Monday. If we can't record 5 over the weekend, then 5 and 6 will drop Monday. But you're gonna have your couple to thruple drops Sundays and Mondays.
Okay. Cool.
So
That
that's gonna
works.
go. Okay.
That works. Okay.
All right. This is couple to thruple, episode 4, core values.
Have you ever
Amanda, we're
have you ever
picking.
looked at your core values, Amy?
I actually do this in therapy quite a bit.
Yeah, so do I. I
Mhm.
love value work. Yeah.
So, Amanda, we're picking up at the dramatic swap ceremony.
Dun dun dun.
And the gays have just announced they want to move on to something new. And everybody's like,
I
what?
know. I was gooped.
That something new is creating new experiences with Jonathan. Come on, Ramen.
Come on,
Come
Ramen, do
on.
better. You stressed cute little Jonathan out. I'm worried about Jonathan. I was worried about him in one way last time. Now I'm worried about him in an entirely different way.
Well, if you notice, Jonathan now is completely like, I want out of this. I want out of this.
They're really into me. I need to leave now.
them being into me is worse than I thought. So everyone is like, "Oh my god, thank God." And Jonathan gives his consent to stay. So I guess, they do ask him. They do a
That's
little
good.
check-in.
That's a delight. Jesus Christ.
And Ramen and Ashmal are in their confessional, and Ramen's like, "We can't fuck this up, dude. We got to keep this one. This one needs to stay with us."
Oh, not a good
Oh.
look, Ramen. Not a
Mm-mm.
good look. I have to tell
Hulk,
you though, I'm really into these two. I think they're a delight. I think
I'm
they're hot.
I
I'm into
agree.
them.
Later when Ramen puts on his glasses,
Holy
whew,
shit.
woof.
Right?
Yeah, yeah,
Imagine
yeah.
him lying naked in bed, Amy, with just his glasses on.
I'm gonna need a minute. So Hulk and Lauren are so relieved that they got a new toy from the store because that old one was broken.
These two are so fucked up, Amy.
I have come to the conclusion that I think these two are the worst on the show.
Mm. Yeah, I think they are too, because they really are treating this just like these are their playthings.
Oh, you texted me last night that you had 2 new terms we need to talk
Oh,
about. Do you
yes,
want to
yes.
work those in or should we do them
Yes.
up front?
I'll work them in when that
Okay.
when that
All right.
happens.
Stay tuned for that, guys. Okay. So that night the gays are banging. As are Ken and Barbie. They look to be banging too.
Barbie and Denise with a Y are making out all over this resort.
Now, I have a real problem because when I'm taking notes, I'm having to write a lot of names. Like I always have to write Hulk and Lauren, Hulk and Lauren.
Right.
So I was writing Sean and Brittany, Sean and Brittany. Then it occurred to me I need to come up with a couple name for Sean and Brittany. So I came up with
Ah.
Shitney.
Shitney. I like Shitney.
Okay, so
Shitney
there's Shitney. Mhm.
works.
So Shitney are talking with Darian, and she wants to start out with a solid friendship, and they're both like,
I
thought we were
don't
banging.
think either of these guys or Hulk and Lauren got what they were looking for
Oh
in their
no,
number 2.
nope. So Hulk and Lauren ask Mia, like, what do you want from this? What are you expecting? She's like, I kind of want to take things slow. And they pretend to be cool with that. Hulk's like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I got goosebumps. Yeah, yeah,
Build a
yeah.
foundation. Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
Let's talk about our
mhm.
chakras. It'll be great.
Mia makes it very clear that she doesn't want to be handsy yet. And she tells us in a confessional she's never slept in a bed with a couple and she doesn't know what's going to happen.
With a married couple.
Oh, with a married couple,
Married
right. And
couple.
across the resort, you just hear Hulk's boner die. Meow.
Hulk got a lot of womp womp music this episode. Things aren't going the way he intended. I think they're
Not at
going the way he deserves, but they're not going the way he intended.
not at all. Next day, Darian's like making the bed, and Shitney are like, "What are you doing making the bed?" She's like, "I'm just cleaning up. Like
Yeah.
I'm
I like
cleaning,
to start my day fresh.
being a clean person."
She's a grown up, I think, Amy, and then these 2 jokers are over there in their gold bikinis. Like, mm-mm.
I know. And Ashmel and Ramon's couple name, as we talked about, is Rashmel.
Rushmouth, yes.
So Rashmel wake up with Jonathan. They're very excited, and they're talking about how hot Jonathan is in their confessional and how they love cuddling with him, and they're so lucky to have this object. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're so lucky to have this object who's um this is a term called NRE, new relationship energy. It's where you meet someone new and you're so jazzed up, nothing else in the world even like clocks your attention. They
Okay,
are in NRE with Jonathan.
I feel like I lived in NRE for like 3 or 4 months after Timmy and I first met.
Oh,
Does that make
I lived in
sense?
it for
Yeah.
like a year with Todd. Like,
I have a confession to make.
okay. I
Let me
like
get
that I lean in. I have headphones on. It won't wherever I am doesn't change.
Shame. I feel like the shame bell's not quite strong enough for this, but we'll
Oh
go on.
shit. Okay.
You need like a bad person alert.
Oh,
I'm a
okay.
bad person.
Okay.
Um
What's your bad person?
I started dating Timmy September 3rd. My
Yes.
grandmother, not Graham, but my other
Right.
grandmother, passed on September 26th, and I have pictures like of us, from the events surrounding that, and like I have a smile on my face.
It's okay. Your
Like I don't
grandmother
even
would have
remember
wanted
it.
you to be happy.
I know, but like I look back on that and I feel so guilty. I'm like, "Oh my god, my grandmother died." Like I didn't like freak out and was in mourning. Like of course, I cared. But,
Sure.
like, it came at such a weird time in my life that I was, like,
Yeah,
also super happy. So, like, there's
okay.
this picture of me and I'm, like, super smiling, and the girls were like and I show it to them often because it's one of the first pictures of me and Timmy, and
Mhm.
they're like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "Oh, we're going to Graham's funeral." And dressed up and have a big smile on my face. So
You're in
Graham
love.
Graham gets a big RIP
Mhm.
and a posthumous "I'm sorry."
Yeah. So wait,
Okay.
did you call them both Graham?
We did.
Okay.
We
I
did.
called
Oh,
both of my grandparents grandma or my grandmother's grandma. And I don't know how we always knew which one we were talking about, but we did.
well, we called my dad's mom for a long time Grandma B. We would say
Oh,
Grandma
okay.
B, Grandma B, Grandma B. But to her, we would call her Graham.
Graham. Got it.
Yeah, if that
Got it.
makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, back to these jokers.
So anyway, yeah, so I'm smiling and burying my grandmother. Okay.
It's NRE,
S-
baby. It's a powerful
It,
drug.
NRE's, wow. Yeah. All right. So at breakfast, Hulk says, with Mia. Now, I thought he said, it's a vibe ship instead of friendship. And I was like,
Oh.
no, no. And I was starting to like get ready to throw shit at my TV because I was so angry. But he said it's a vibe shift.
Ah,
I was
okay,
like,
got
okay,
it.
all right,
Okay.
okay.
I'm
You're
fine
not
with a
making
vibe
a vibe shift.
shift.
Okay. He's like, it's a vibe shift for sure, for sure. And we're not gonna bang right away. And I'm fine with it. I'm fine
Oh
with
yeah,
it.
I'm
I'm
fine,
I'm
fine,
good. I'm
fine.
good.
It's
I'm good.
fine. Everything's fine.
hmm Darian and Mia chat by the pool and says she likes Shitney. Like she really does.
They're both
And
at this point, they're both pumped with their choice. At
and
this in this conversation.
she says she actually touched his penis last night or
I know.
accidentally touched it.
I
And
know.
it was hard.
Scandalous, Amy.
I
I mean, he was in bed with 2 women. I'm shocked he had a boner.
know. Now we have the
Answer.
relationship session with Shamar Moore.
She has new awesome glasses, Amy.
She's amazing. I
I
really
love
like her.
her. I
She's
think
on
she's
social
gorgeous.
media and she's doing all the things. She
Oh,
would
I have to go find it.
100% talk to us. I just have to wait till the show's over. I don't,
Okay.
I don't.
I know, but if we can
She's
get
she's
Shamira
an
Shamor, that'd be
yes,
great.
she's an exception though because she's the therapist.
She is. She's the
Like
adult here.
she's not a cast member. So I feel like I could talk to her.
And I wanna know where she gets all her eyewear.
Yes, we need to know,
Yeah.
is that a Warby Parker situation?
Yeah.
What's
What
happening?
where do I go for that?
So they're doing this test. Each couple is with their
Oh
third,
god.
and they bring in two unmatched singles. No one knows who it is. They're all blindfolded. The couple stands in the middle of a triangle. There's three paths that lead to them.
Mhm.
They can only move if their answers match the couple. Okay, so here's the questions. And this was really hard to take notes on,
I
but
bet.
I did the best I could.
'Cause it
Okay,
was hard, 'cause it was just kept like blip, 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 blip.
yes. So the questions are number one, is it okay to pee in the shower? Number two, would you text nudes to someone you've known for less than a month? Three, do you want to have kids? Which, wow,
That's a
that's a big one
shift.
thrown in there. It's almost like number one, do you wear sandals with socks?
Right.
Number two, when you exercise, do you wear 3/4 or shorts,
Right.
pants? Okay. Number three, do you believe in God?
Yeah.
It's almost like that.
That is about the level of shift that
Whoa.
we did. Yeah.
Okay. And then it's like, do you ever have sex? Would you ever have sex in public? They're on television
Yeah, you're all having
having
sex in
sex.
public.
So let's do Hulk and Lauren and Mia first.
Okay.
So they bring in their couples are Jess, who's a bodybuilder just like them,
Mhm.
and Sadie,
She's
who
the
we've
next toy.
yeah,
She's the
oh,
next toy.
100%. And Sadie we've never met before.
Nope.
So they answer some of the questions like the texting nudes. Hulk is like, no, we are not about it, not happening. Okay,
Okay.
dude.
That
They
was
want to have
he felt a little
babies.
aggro about that.
He did.
I
They
think
want
he
to
got in trouble for sending nudes to someone once, and he's like, "Nope, we don't do that."
ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
They want to have baby bears, baby cubs, baby bears, baby bears. What is this?
Ugh.
What?
Can
What?
you imagine them as parents?
No.
No.
No, I can't imagine any of these jokers as parents. Maybe Roshmel,
Yeah,
maybe.
Roshmel is the most likely one, except I think that baby would die of, like, gay club disease.
It would just
Like,
be in the
just
corner.
be in the corner, like, with no hearing left. Eat, 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 eat.
So,
Smell of poppers all around this child, it'd be great.
I thought you meant it would die because they would be in the gay club all the time and the
Well
baby'd be home not eating and
well, either the
neglected.
baby would be home or they would just bring the baby and just, like, shove it in a corner of the gay
Mm,
club.
okay. I could see this.
Yeah.
Number 4 is, oh yeah, we did it in an airport. We did. What is with the airports here?
Maybe this goes back to Ace's theory that men get boners on airplanes.
Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe, but I like how they're like, "Yeah, we had sex at a public place. We had it in the family bathroom in the airport." Is that really a
That's
public
not a public place.
place? No.
No.
No, if there's not a chance of someone seeing you, it's not public.
How is a locked bathroom different than a locked hotel room?
Right. It
It's
is no
not.
different. There's
It's
just no
locked.
I mean, we have an expectation walking down a hotel hallway that there might be people banging. I don't generally have that expectation at the airport, but now I will.
Oh god. I'm going to
Good.
be side-eyeing everybody in this airport
This
now.
is gonna change how I fly. It's gonna be great.
Mia wins, okay, but Jess is almost a match.
Yes, she
And they're like,
is.
"Oh god, I got to get me some of that."
All they
They're gross.
they're disgusting.
Now we have Brittany and Sean and Darian. Brittany and Sean? No, Shitney. Sorry, and
Shitney.
Darian.
I hate them, Amy.
Oh my god, they bring in Sanu. Oh
I
my
know.
god, this poor girl.
I know.
This
I'm like,
poor,
"Let her
poor
go.
girl.
Why are you doing this to her?"
And she is Carl, and who's the woman? Who are Sanu's parents?
Oh, Carl and what the hell was her name?
Amanda's gonna look it up. This is why she is what she is. Project manager. Get us that answer, Amanda. They were on Seeking
Seeking Brother
Brother
Husband.
Husband. Guys, if you haven't watched that show, you need to, I feel like.
Wait,
Hit us, hit
see.
us, hit us.
It is I'm trying to get her name. Why is her Kenya.
Kenya and Carl.
Carl.
Okay.
Yep. And Tiger.
Miss
Miss Tiger.
Tiger.
Miss Tiger.
Okay,
Oh
so
god, Tiger's last name is Moonstone, Amy.
I can't.
I
I can't.
can't.
I can't.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay.
That's another show. Guys, Amanda and I have vowed that any of these cringe shows that come up, like
We're
Milk
in.
Manor, Seeking Brother Husband, we're in.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So, they bring in Peach and they bring in Sanu. Poor Sanu, like, this woman's agony
Let her
never ends.
go. Send
Mhm.
her home.
They wanna have kids. I'm surprised.
I am too.
So, Sanu and Darian kinda meet in the middle,
They get there
and
at the same time.
Shitney's like, "Well, this makes sense because these are the 2 toys we picked from the store."
Right? These are the ones we liked best. But Sanu, we had to return because she was defective.
Yes, yes, she
She
was.
had feelings.
She had thoughts and
She had
feelings.
thoughts. She had
Mhm.
her own thoughts, and that doesn't work for them.
So, Barbie, Ken, and Denise with the Y are there,
Oh god.
and they bring in Becca and Chris.
Mhm.
I would pay I would pay money to see Barbie pick Chris and Chris be making out with Barbie and banging Barbie, and
Uh-huh.
idiot has to sit there and watch them.
Yep. Because I don't think it would go as
His
well.
open-minded sex drive would change real fast, guarantee.
These two.
Okay, they don't want kids. They don't do nudes. Well,
Nope.
Barbie's kinda like, "No, no
No.
nudes, no."
No, because she can't trust him as far as she can throw him.
I wouldn't trust him. I wouldn't
Oh, I
trust
wouldn't either.
anybody with facial hair like that.
Oh, so
No.
then and then the
No.
sunglasses that he had later, we'll talk about
Yeah.
those because that was a
No. No.
choice. Whoa.
Becca is the one who makes it there by far.
I know, I
Mhm.
know,
But don't
and
forget, she wants them.
she does want them, and Denise is like, "Oh god, Becca made it first because these 4 questions mean everything." I'm like,
I
"No,
know.
honey,
I know.
this is a dumb game. This is not
Mhm.
getting to our core values.
Yeah.
This is a game of would you rather."
Shamar Moore, what are you doing?
Yeah, this is not Shamar Moore's best game. I wanna go back to the one where they have the safe word and the people have to make out with each other and the other one has to watch. I wanna go
Oh
back to that
god, it's
game.
so great. So now it's Rashmal's turn
Mhm.
and Jonathan's there. They bring in Lena, who's the Asian person you talked about.
But notice, still didn't hear a peep out of her.
No, her,
No,
him, we don't know how they
we don't know.
identify.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but, like, not a peep out of Lena.
And they bring in
Never
Frank.
never a word. I know Frank.
Mm,
Frank, the one that, Ramen wanted to climb like a tree.
mhm. So I hate this show. I love it, but I hate it. Like, I wonder what the sentences are coming out of our mouths
I
sometimes.
know, this is ridiculous.
The ability of us to context switch between, like, doing a deep dive on Scott Peterson and then
Right.
this, it's
We
brilliant.
we are complex women. We are complicated
I'm not
historical
saying we're
figures.
brilliant, I'm saying this situation is brilliant, that
Oh,
we
I'm not
get to
brilliant.
do
No.
these 2 things, that
Oh, this is amazing.
we get to, like, just look into the mysteries of the universe, but then
Right.
also show up on Couple to Throuple. So, they've also had sex in the airport, Amanda.
All of these people are banging in the airport.
What is it about an airport that makes you wanna have sex? I'm at my least attractive in an airport.
Oh, I look like I just rolled out of bed because I probably did.
Yes.
Um, I
Or you
don't
just
wanna
got off a plane and you're doing a layover, like, who wants
airports
no.
smell weird. They're gross. I don't wanna bang in an airport.
No,
Not
I
even
hate
one of those little, like,
airports.
those little cubby hotels you can get. I don't want that
No.
either. No.
Nope, nope, nope.
Mm-mm.
Frank and Jonathan end up meeting in the middle, and Rashmal's
Uh-huh.
like, "Mm."
Poor Jonathan.
Now, back to the resort. Ken and Barbie and Denise are talking about babies.
Babies.
Amanda,
Yes.
this is the last thing these idiots need is a baby introduced into the situation.
Imagine Ken
I
having to
d-
get up at 3 in the morning to deal with a blowout diaper. I don't think so.
I don't even know what would happen to that poor baby. I would in advance alert the Department of Child Services or whatever in advance.
I would I would actually make sure that that baby's air tagged,
Yes.
so we can
Yes.
find that baby at any moment. I don't think they can be trusted.
So,
Actually, Denise might be okay. It's Barbie and Ken that cannot
yeah.
have a baby.
Yeah.
No.
So these 2 are so thrown that Denise wants babies, and then we have a song, "Broken Dreams, a love so
I
damaged."
love
I'm like,
I love
"What?"
how we I love it. We broke it down. Oh, I like your song. I like how we go from we just want to fuck to we're treating this like our new toy that we got at Toys R Us to now being like, oh my God, we may not be as
Mhm.
compatible as we thought. And by the way, their compatibility right now is just making out. That's all they seem to be
Yes, that's
doing.
it. Mhm.
I can't believe we're not as compatible as we thought because we don't want children. What uh,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
are
I feel like
what
Barbie
relationship goals do these people have?
I feel like Barbie's kinda like, "We can't bring babies into this. You know this, right? Like, I'm not having a baby with this guy."
I think also Barbie's like, I am not sharing Ken's attention with anybody.
True. True.
She's
Mhm.
so insecure,
Don't
Amy.
worry, Ken
Oh
will
my God.
completely ignore baby, so
Oh
you
yeah, of
won't have to
course.
share anything.
Yeah.
So now the Throuples all have a romantic dinner where they're gonna get questions in a box. I don't know what's happening here. Shitney and Darian, they're like, "We're the hottest throuple. Like,
Oh
we're
yeah.
just the hottest.
No, you're
Nobody
not.
can hold a candle to us."
No, you're not.
Darian tells the camera, "I love this, and Shitney is a beautiful gift that I get to unwrap." Uh, wow. Darian wants to
I think
touch
Darian might not
Brittany.
have I think Darian might not have 12 brain cells to rub together.
Darian needs progressive lenses, clearly, because she can't see what's in front of her, like me.
Yes.
So Darian wants to touch Brittany, but she senses a nervousness.
Mhm.
And Brittany's pretty much like, "Sean hates me, so touch me all you can."
Right, Sean hasn't laid a hand on me in 29 years. I
No.
mean, we've been together for 4,
No.
almost 4, whatever the answer is. He
Mhm.
doesn't touch me ever. He might stick his dick in me occasionally, but even then he tries not to touch me in that process. Whatever he can do to touch me the least, that's
Mhm.
how we have sex.
So now we have
That
a
was graphic.
speech from Sean.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. "Girl, I'm having uncontrollable boners. I see you touch each other, boner. She looks at me, boner. You're a woman, boner. Just having another woman around me, boner. You touching that strawberry, boner. Picking up your fork, boner." It's real weird. It's real I'm like, "What is happening?"
Oh my god.
So
We're watching that and Todd's like, "Is this guy really getting that many boners?" He's like, "Oh, wait, he's like 25 years younger
yeah,
than
is
I
that
am."
a
"Okay,
medical
maybe."
condition? Like,
Yeah, like, what is happening? Paching!
did he
Paching! Paching!
and is each boner, like, not to be gross, but is each boner
I think
going to
that ship has sailed.
completion and then dying, or is it
No, I
just
don't think
dying?
so. I think what's happening is, like, we get boing,
Boom.
boing. It doesn't last
Okay.
long, I don't think. I think it
Okay.
just comes up and goes
Okay.
right back down.
Alright. So, now at Hulk's table, Mia is so glad that she won, and they're like, "What do you wanna know about us sexually?" And Mia's like, "Well, I'm really not a sexual person." And Hulk's
Oh,
boner dies.
the
Wah,
music
wah.
the music was amazing. She's like, "I'm not really a hypersexual person." The womp,
Womp
womp.
womp. It's bad.
And that's the moment where Hulk was like, "I'm out on her. I
That's
don't
the
care."
moment that Hulk knew he was gonna have to return her to the store.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know if Lauren was quite there yet, but that was the moment she was going back to the store.
Hey everyone, stay tuned. Little Miss Recap will be right back after these words. Ramen is wearing glasses. I'm fucking here for it.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Telling
Mm,
you,
mm,
man.
mm.
Naked in a
Although
bed with just his glasses on.
I will say Ashmel, little too much chest hair for me. He's got a carpet.
Ashmel needs to just kind of thin this out a little bit, the
Mhm.
situation. I enjoy chest hair, but
Sure.
we don't need this much. He's
Mm-mm.
got a little bit of a rug situation.
I also don't want it like a slip and slide glossed to the shit like Hulk's
No.
probably is.
Oh, Hulk's definitely is. We've seen his chest. There's not a
Oh, we've
thing to
seen
be
his
seen.
chest 85 times. We've only
Right.
seen his chest. Okay.
Exactly.
He's just a chest with a little head on it. So Jonathan asks if Ramen and Ashma would like to connect with Frank. Suddenly he's like, "Do you guys ever think about Frank like I
Right.
do?"
Right. Jonathan's like, "Would you all be interested in a quadruple?"
I think that's what Jonathan
Quadruple.
wants.
I think so
I
too.
think he wants to bring in a fourth.
I think so too. I'm like, "You're
So
not even settled in your your little 3 here. We don't need more people.
So Rashmil tells the camera, like, this is making us sad. If we didn't like Jonathan, like, we could have just returned him.
Right, like,
Clearly, we like him.
we're really into him, otherwise we would have given him back. Somewhere in this conversation, it is with, um, Rashmal that I think it's Ashmal says, like, Jonathan and, Ramen are, like, kissing,
Mm,
like, lean over kiss, and
yeah.
Ashmal's like, "Oh, I feel all compersion-y." Compersion.
Oh,
This is another
okay.
term in this whole little ethical non-monogamy world.
Okay.
Compersion is the joy you get out of seeing someone else's joy.
Oh, I like that. Is it
So,
only sexual or can it be
no, it can be
non-sexual?
anything. It can be anything. It tends to be used much more about romantic like, if you and Timmy, Timmy's dating Condoleezza Rice,
Mm.
and you have
I have a
comper
lot of mixed feelings about that beyond the conversion.
sure, but
Confusion, repulsion.
but if you were getting joy from seeing his joy at being with Condi,
Okay.
that's compersion.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
And is he getting joy from seeing me or seeing Billy Bob Thornton put a cigarette out on my chest?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
All
The
right.
joy compersion is just experiencing joy from your partner's joy.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I just wrote poor Jonathan, but Rahman says he feels an intense connection with Jonathan. Like
Well,
he's
that's
into
because he
him.
now knows that Jonathan's into him. As soon as Jonathan was like, "I'm more attracted to you than Ashmal," he's like,
Yeah.
"I'm in. This is my
Yeah.
guy." Because
Complete 180 here.
he feels so insecure next to Ashmal.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
So now we have Barbie and Ken, and it's how many times do you want to have sex? And Ken and Denise are like, well, how many hours are there in the day? Blah, 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 blah. And they're like 21 times. Ha, 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 ha. And Barbie's like,
That's a lot.
I'm not that sexual. So like once a day, once a day's a lot.
Once a day
Mm.
is a lot. Again, this was another moment when Todd's like, 3 times a day? That's exhausting.
I'm here to tell you from the future, Barbie, don't set the bar that high.
No,
Okay.
don't.
Just be like 3 times a week, 4 times a week. Good.
Good. It's
Yes.
great. It's a
Yes.
great way to be.
You
Yeah.
want quality over quantity, Barbie.
And I don't really think Ken is really into quality.
Ken feels like Jackrabbity to me, like a jackhammer.
Ken is totally a jackrabbit.
Mhm.
Ken also, if he goes down on you, he will make you know it's a
Oh,
favor.
and that mustache is around there? No.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
No, mm-mm, no.
So Ken is like, "Oh, that's reasonable. Okay, I could do that. Yeah."
Meanwhile,
Denise Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Barbie's like starting to like have a panic attack because she's like, fuck, if Denise wants to have sex 3 times a day, then Ken's gonna fuck her 3 times a day, and that'll be 2 times a day where I'm not included.
And she's like, "Oh my god, you guys both answered the same thing. Oh my god, you guys
Uh,
both have high sex drive."
right.
She's
Oh my,
melting down.
she is.
Mhm. You know what? She's Margot Robbie Barbie in the beginning, but
Yes.
by the end of this season, she's gonna be Weird Barbie.
I hope so. I hope
Mhm.
she kicks this motherfucker to the
Me
curb.
too.
I don't think she will. But we'll see. The thing is, I feel like Barbie is not really embracing the fact Denise is really into her.
I know. I know she is.
I think Denise is more into her than she is into him.
You blame her?
No.
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 But I think Barbie is so insecure that anytime Denise and Ken are making out, she's like, "Ah!"
I agree. I
having a
agree.
panic attack.
So now the card tells everyone to use their mouth. So Hulk wants Mia to kiss Lauren. Doesn't ask her. He's
Nope.
like, kiss Lauren. And Mia's like, no. And then
I
they
don't.
tell the camera, okay, this fucking sucks. We got a defect. We have to
Yeah.
take this one back.
This one's really broken. Can
Mhm.
we return her before the return period opens?
Yeah. Denise kisses Barbie's thighs. Ken is all
Denise?
right, all right, all right. He's
I'm not
into
gonna lie,
this.
it was kind of hot.
Yeah, he's into it. Darian kisses Brittany's hands, and the gays are just blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah,
yeah,
blah,
yeah,
blah,
yeah.
like they're just all over each other.
Maybe that's where the compersion-y thing came out, but yeah, they're all making out.
I'm here for them. I really
I
am. I
love
love
them.
those people. Okay. Now we go to the hot tub. The pool, the hot tub. Okay.
Yes. Yes, I know where we are. Yeah.
So Barbie and Ken, that little triad, they are completely making out.
Yes! Yes!
They are full on naked, making out in the pool. The other couple see them. Ken gets all boned up. And Denise is like, oh God, I feel so great. I feel so great. Okay.
Is
So
that the thing that you wanted to, roll out for me?
yes. No,
Okay, good.
no, I have
Oh.
something else.
Oh, okay,
I have
cool.
something else.
Okay.
So Barbie's so uncomfortable with this, she has to get out of the pool.
Barbie's fine as long as Denise or Ken
Mhm.
is making out with her. As soon as she is not being touched, like,
Yes.
I think even if Denise and Ken had been making out and, like, Barbie was, like, feeling up or Denise was feeling up Barbie's tits, she
Mhm.
would have been okay.
Yeah. But see, here's what happened. Let me explain to the viewers in case you didn't watch this.
Okay.
So Denise and Barbie are making out hardcore, right? Blah, 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 making out. Ken's like, all right, all right, all right. And he's getting his little boner going over there. And then he grabs Denise and he starts making out with Denise.
Right.
And Barbie is like in Alaska by herself over there. So that's what happens. So she has to jump out of the hot tub.
Oh, yeah, get a
And
towel and then be really sad.
she tells Ken, like, this was, she tells the camera this was really uncomfortable. Then
Mhm.
she tells Ken, you didn't pick up on my signals. Like, I was clearly uncomfortable for one
Right.
split second and you didn't pick up on it.
Right, and why couldn't you read my mind instead of me saying, "Hi, guys, uncomfortable."
Yep. So, or what was their safe word? Scott. Scott.
Scott, Scott, Scott.
So they both tell Barbie, you have to say something. And she's like, I'm kind of afraid of ruining the night. And he's like, you're going to ruin the night
The
if
night
you
is now
let
ruined.
right, if you let something go too far and then you're pissed off about it.
Right.
Ken actually makes a point. It's like
He
wild.
does.
Mhm.
It happens occasionally.
I just wrote here, Amanda, what does she want? Because I'm confused.
She she wants to make out with girls occasionally.
That's all she wants.
That's all she
Mhm.
wants. She
Barbie
doesn't wanna be
feels
in a
the
throuple.
she feels the opposite of compersion when
Oh,
Ken is
she's
making out with
revulsion.
people. Yes.
She's
Yes.
in panic and revulsion.
So the next day, Denise and Jonathan, are chatting about their situations.
In
And
Spanish,
Jonathan
which I was like,
tell
"Good for you
yeah,
too."
yeah. Jonathan tells her that he's real sus about ramen noodles because ramen did like a complete 180.
I think he feels like it's not genuine.
Yeah, I could see that.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, Roshmel are talking, and they're like, maybe we do need to look at Frank. Maybe Jonathan's right. Now
These 2
Jonathan
are
comes
exhausting.
over and they all talk, and Jonathan admits he's not feeling as intense with them as they are with him.
Mhm.
And he's wondering about Frank. Like he keeps thinking about Frank. Jonathan can't stop thinking about Frank. I thought maybe some of the singles should throuple up.
I think so too.
Hmm.
Or at
Then
least double up. I think wherever
Ashmal's,
the singles are is a lot of bangings happening over there.
oh God. I can, ugh, yeah. Ashmal says this deflection is worrisome.
Mhm.
And
I
Raman's guard,
appreciate the use of the word deflection. I'm like,
me too, me too.
"Good job, Ashmal."
Raman's guard goes right up and he's like, okay, then I'm pulling back. And Jonathan's like, okay.
Well, then I'm pulling back too. No, you. No, you. Like,
Hmm.
God.
So now we have the Garden of Eden party, the mixer. I live for these fucking mixers. I am living for this
I know.
stuff.
This is where the shit gets really messy.
So Hulk and Lauren want to talk with Jess. That's their goal because Mia won't fuck.
Right. We need to
Hmm.
change her. We need to switch out because we're not getting what we want from this one.
100%. Ramen and Ashmel want to chat with Frank because now Jonathan is forcing them to rethink things.
Right. It's all I'm telling you, man, whenever these 2 are not happy, whoever the third is going to be the emotional punching bag. And if they're both not happy, they'll both go after him. It
I agree with you. Barbie says she doesn't need the mixer. See, Barbie's doing the opposite. She's like, she's trying to trust Denise and feels like
Mhm.
Denise is safe at this point. So
Mhm.
she's keeping her around, keeping her close.
Yep, exactly. She
Shitney
knows
doesn't.
that Ken's into her, but, like,
Yes. Yes.
if I keep making out with her first, then she can't make out with Ken.
Right.
What if she's strategically
Cock
making
blocking
out with
him.
her? Yeah,
Oh, yes.
I love it.
Shitney doesn't need the mixer either. They're good. They're
Mm-mm.
good. So here's, I just made some notes, things of note. Okay.
'Kay.
The Hulk wants to eat Jess. He's like, "Raw, get in my mouth." And she's like, I'm here for you after you've eaten and digested Mia. Just come and find me. I'm
Right,
here.
I'm as soon as you are finished with this trial period with
Yep.
that one, I'm down.
In a confessional, Hulk is all boned up. He's like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah."
I hate him.
Scott comes in.
Okay.
Okay. Now, he's bringing in a new couple.
Oh, yeah, he is.
This new couple, oh, the show keeps on giving.
These people
Keeps
are
on giving.
better than the first 4.
Because Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox show up now. And they don't necessarily look like them, but they just have the vibe of Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox. Their names are
I was gonna say, like, the woman's Asian, so not
Mhm.
really so
No,
much
they
Megan
don't
Fox, but
look
okay.
like them, but it's just
But
a
they have that
vibe.
air.
It's a
Got it.
vibe I'm getting. It's like Hulk would say, it's the vibe ship.
I understand.
Okay.
Their vibe ship.
So I just wrote, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, thank god, thank god, thank
He's
god.
sitting
This is
there in a
gonna
little
get 10 times
bandeau.
better."
They're pan, they're gender fluid, they're f
Here we go.
I feel like everything about these 2 is fluid.
They're from
They are just
Bushwick.
fluid.
They're from Bushwick.
Of course they are.
Their love throws gender norms out the window. They don't care what's between your legs. Again, in a weird way, I find this really refreshing,
I do too,
you know?
but they're real weird.
They're real real weird. So they are non-monogamous, but usually separately.
Yes.
And he's dating a lot of men and she's dating a lot of women, but they're excited to try this together.
Yeah.
He's wearing a bikini with full moon boots.
Full moon boots and a bandeau
What's a
and a f
bandeau?
like a thing over the boobs.
Yeah, I never wore one of those in my life, so
No,
yeah.
there's no way that
That's
these
just a
things would
belt because my boobs are around my belly button. Yeah.
I think I might have worn that when I was, like, 7. That's probably the
Yeah, no.
last time I could get
Mhm.
away with such shenanigans.
Okay, I thought it was a bikini. That's how much I know. Okay.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, bandeau is a style of bikini,
Oh, okay. Good.
like,
Good.
where there's no straps, just
Okay.
yeah.
Ken and Barbie are like, "What the fuck?" And
I
Ken's like,
know.
"I can't pick a type for them." Like he doesn't know what's going on.
No, but I think he's really into it.
He's kind of into it, I think.
I think he's
I
into
don't
it.
know. Lena loves these guys because Lena's like, "You guys bring that queer energy and we've been looking for this."
Yeah, because a bunch of us are queer, and then these jokers over here that we have to compete for don't know what the fuck they're doing.
No. Peach sits down with Shitney now. And she's like, "Look, I feel so played. Like you gave me the goddamn beads. It's
She
practically a
reads them
marriage
for filth.
proposal." Yeah.
She reads them for filth,
Shitney
and I'm
tells
here
the
for it.
camera, "We're over this. And we didn't want to have this conversation." Of course you didn't, because you don't want to have any conversation.
Because you don't wanna be held accountable for anything that you do.
Jonathan is awed by Maximo Nash or Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox.
Right.
And these two, they love Becca.
Uh-huh.
hmm
They're real into her.
Rashmel
Becca's gonna
talk.
get a lot of tail
Yeah,
this
she is.
experience.
She's gorgeous.
She is gorgeous.
Rashmel talked with Frank, and he's like, "Look, if you're looking for something else, I'm here. But if you're looking for Jonathan, stay with him.
Mhm.
Whatever."
I thought Frank was very clear. Like, he's like, "If you would be into me, I'm into you, but, like, if you're happy over there, don't switch just to switch."
Right. So now, for some reason, Maximo and Ash are on this balcony,
I know, what
and
is happening?
it's the Eden balcony, and there's like a secret hidden suite.
Oh, we didn't talk about what all these idiots were wearing.
Oh, they're all wearing the
Fake
plastic
greenery.
ivy,
Yes, it's so
and
bad.
they look like they're going to like. Lauren even said to Hulk at one point, "You look like Zeus." I'm like, they look like they're going to a toga party. What is
Yeah,
happening?
it's bad. It looks like a fraternity toga party. That's exactly
Yes.
what it looks like,
Yes.
except they're more scantily clad than you would be.
Yes. So Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox get to pick from any single, even ones that are matched.
I know. Whoa. This was not a wrench I was expecting.
No, but I had to look these two up
Okay,
because
did you learn anything
I
about them?
didn't really find much. Like they're not, I thought maybe they were famous because they're
Right.
being treated like
Duh! Yeah, like something
I
really
did.
special's happening here.
Okay. When I say I looked them up, I did a quick Google search on Maximo couple to throuple
Okay,
and did not find that he's anyone famous. I mean,
okay,
I'm
that's all
sure
we
they have
need.
tons of social media followers, maybe.
Probably. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm here for their energy. I'm here for this twist.
These 2 are gonna be agents of chaos. They are going to mess this whole thing up, and I cannot wait. Now,
Yes.
did you watch all 3 yet, or did you just watch the
No,
1st?
I just
Oh,
watched
okay,
one.
good, so we're in
Yeah.
the same space. Okay.
Yes.
Neither of
I
us have an
did
opinion.
not want to go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch the second 2 tonight.
So that's the end of the episode. And I'd like to talk about my term for a second. So
Oh, yes.
my term actually comes from Love is Blind, but I think it applies to all reality shows.
Okay, cool.
On Love is Blind, you have this real D bag who's in the pods.
Okay.
And he comes in saying I'm a D-bag, and he's in the pods maybe 3 days and is like, "I've had all this growth. I've
Oh,
changed." And we see this a
sure.
lot on these shows.
Yeah.
These guys come in, it's very performative. They swear they've grown or they've changed in a matter of like a week.
Yes. Correct.
I coined this broth. That's what it is.
Growth.
It's broth.
This is growth. I
It's broth.
love that.
He's not growing, he's growing.
He's growing. This is
Mhm.
growth. Like yeah,
Mhm.
nothing real is happening here.
Right, right. So I feel like Ken is having some growth on this show.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mhm. Mhm. So that's my new term.
I like that. Yeah, we're going to use that a lot. I think that we should try to spread that.
I
Um
think it applies to a lot of these idiots.
I think so too. Not
Yeah.
just this show, but yeah, Love is Blind. I can't wait to watch Love is Blind.
Guys, where else can you get two middle-aged women reading these guys for filth? Right here. Right here
With
on
porn
Wellness
music.
Recap.
With
Mhm.
porn music.
Yeah, let me just hold on.
Okay.
So, that's your couple to throuple for the week, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're forming your own little throuple over there in your hot tub with somebody who has a porn stash like Ken.
I now know what Amy would look like as a radio DJ. Now she's dancing. This music is
This has
amazing.
been your primetime drive. Hope your ride home is smooth.
Next
Hope-
up, Delilah in the evening.
Hope you're having a good drive home. Going home to close the deal.
What did you Google to get this music? That's what I need to know.
70s porn music.
Awesome.
And this is called Debbie Does Dallas. So maybe
Oh.
it is from Debbie Does Dallas.
Maybe it is.
I know Debbie Does Dallas in the zeitgeist, but I've
Yeah.
never seen it.
If I've ever seen it, I've seen like
Right.
2 seconds of it. I don't think I've ever seen it.
So maybe, guys, we grew up with porn stars like Ron Jeremy.
Oh yeah.
It was not a good time for porn.
No, porn is
Porn
really
today is
improved.
so much better.
The porn of today is way better than the stuff that we could have figured out back then.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
years ago, when I was married to my first husband, back in the day of video stores.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So this is how long we're going back. We were those people who preferred to go to independent video stores.
Because you go in the
versus
back room.
Blockbuster. Well, not even that. No, it's just we were trying to be like, we want to buy local. So we're going to
Oh,
be
I thought you meant
member.
because Blockbuster did not have.
No, Blockbuster had no porn.
You had to go to Montage Video and go in the back room behind the curtain.
Yeah, you had to go to Berwyn Video for us, and my
Okay.
friend Chris worked there, and it was really interesting when he would see like friends' parents.
Oh, yes.
So there's that.
Oh, yes.
Anywho, then we're like right by our house, like 3 or 4 blocks away. This video store opens up, and it's Video Express, and I come home, and I'm like, "Honey, we have a new like independent video store," and he's like, "You know it's porn, right?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"I don't think so." He's like, "You didn't notice that it was EXXX?" PRES? And I was like, I just thought it was like extra. And he's like,
oh,
"Oh,
my
you sweet
God.
summer child." Like, pats me on the head. I was
just
so
thought it was
naive.
extra. Oh, it's extra.
Oh, it's extra.
You're
And
getting a
now
little
it's
something extra in that
now
in
it's
that
Spice
bag.
tonight.
Mhm. I remember Montage Video. The you'd be in there looking for Titanic, of course.
Sure, of course. For
And
you, yes.
some
always.
dude would go in the back and come out, and he'd have a brown paper bag with his selection in it,
Yep.
and just silently walk out the door.
Yep,
That's it.
that's right. That's
You didn't know what was happening in that room. I'm like,
No,
what's
spe-
happening in that room? And then
and
one
the
day I
times
went
you
back
could
there.
try to like
Mhm.
get in there were pretty amazing.
Mhm.
Oh, do you have a DVD player?
I think so, somewhere.
Okay.
Why, you sending me some porn?
I am not sending you porn. I can send you just video files of porn. We live in 2024 now.
I was going to say, I could
No.
get some of that myself, Amanda.
Somebody, a bunch of people sent Ace and Caitlin stuff, and they were doing like an unboxing, and they had a DVD, and Ace is like, "Oh, we'll have to find a DVD player," and I'm like, "Wait, people don't have DVD players, but I guess people don't anymore." You don't
Yeah,
need 'em.
and here's the thing. I only have Macs, so I don't have a way to put a CD into a computer.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Exactly.
My mother-in-law has Beta, VHS, whatever you need
Wow.
over there.
Still has the whole thing. When I moved out of my old house, I had 2 VCRs
Mm.
and 2 milk crates of my ex-husband's porn.
Okay, all right. I had
Right now.
several milk crates of my ex-husband's video games.
I bet.
Yes.
I bet. Yeah.
Yes. All right, my friend, I think we've said it all about these hot dummies on an island.
I think so too, and we'll talk more about these hot dummies on an island because I wanna see what chaos that these 2 are bringing in because it's gonna be messy.
Here's the life of an unemployed person. I woke up early this morning, did this with you. Guess what I have to do the rest of the day? Take
Nothing?
notes on number
Oh,
5
okay.
and take notes on 6 episodes of Love is Blind.
So you have a very busy day ahead of you.
That's it.
That's it.
Guys, just so you know, Love is Blind is going to be dropping by the time you hear this, it's dropping this week. We're going to do it all the episodes that dropped, we're going to do them as one long episode
Okay.
cuz they don't get out of the pods till the middle of episode 5.
Oh, wow, okay.
So, yeah.
Interesting. I can't wait
It's
to
pretty
watch.
good. It's okay.
I've always been a Love is Blind person on my own, and I said to Todd, I'm like, "Are you into it?" He's like, "I kinda got into it at the end of last one. I'll do this one." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah. I feel like they might be losing the thread. I don't know. I don't
Mhm.
trust it because it's the production company behind Married at First Sight. So I'm
Right, and they
like, they could
cannot be
fuck this
trusted.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, real quick.
All right, my friend. Guys, if you haven't already, consider supporting the show by joining our paid extra feed, which is $8 a month. You get all the Sister Wives content, you get some documentaries, and you're getting the single life right now.
That's right, which
Fun, fun,
is
fun.
hilarious. I love it so much.
And you could get that on Patreon, Supercast, or Apple subscriptions. And if you can't support the show, we'd love a review.
Yeah,
That costs you nothing.
costs you nothing. They've been rolling in, and they've been
They've
very
been
nice.
really, really generous and
They
really
have
nice.
been. It's
Yes,
really
yes.
sweet. Other than that one person who said, "What the hell's wrong with you?"
True. True. Yeah. Yeah. We don't know. We don't know.
I know.
Also, stay tuned because we're doing Married at First Sight, Steph and
Woo
I.
woo.
And we're doing Prison Brides, which nothing is happening on.
I haven't listened this week about maths because I need to watch it first.
Yeah, well, of course I raged about it quite a bit.
Of course, that's fine. That's what you're here for.
All right, guys, thanks so much, and we'll see you soon.
Take care, everyone.